Japanese craft beer has quite a lot of character, a lot of diversity of flavor. You have beers with unique Japanese ingredients. You have beers that are brewed by traditional methods, and these are some of the things that help to give Japanese craft beer its charm. Either way, I think one common thread of all Japanese craft beer is that there's a high level of drinkability, which depends a lot on Japanese craftsmanship that you see in the product. The site that I'm about to introduce to you has 4 categories so that you can explore Japanese craft beer more. The perfect beers for Japanese food, the perfect beers for American food, strong and bitter beers, and beers by sake brewers. I hope you'll explore these categories and learn more about the wonderful Japanese craft beers that you can taste for yourself in America. In this segment, we're going to talk about beers by sake brewers, and then we'll hear from the brewers themselves and how they feel about these beers. First, why are sake brewers making beer? Well, actually, quite a lot of them make beer in Japan, and it's an interesting history. Of course, sake breweries have been around for hundreds and hundreds of years, but in the modern era, a lot of sake breweries don't brew at all during the summer. It's not the brewing season. So for a while, a lot of sake breweries were thinking, how could we generate some money in the summer? Then when the laws in Japan changed in 1994 to allow for small-scale brewing, a lot of sake breweries decided that this was a great idea. They would make beer. Then in 1995, the next year, the first Japanese craft breweries began appearing, and after that, a lot of sake breweries started making beer. This was actually a great thing for the fledgling craft beer industry because sake breweries had been brewing for hundreds of years in some cases. They knew a lot about sanitation. They knew a lot about complexity and balance. And a lot of the sake breweries in Japan that are making beers are making beverages with those same qualities. So if you ever do have a chance to drink some beer by sake breweries, think about that. The hundreds of years of artisanship and techniques that were learned making sake, how those go into that beer and create that great balance. If you'd like to learn a little more about this, please watch this short video that follows. And if you're interested in learning even more after that, please explore the great resources on this website.
抹茶 IPA という弊社の商品でございます。京都で採れた抹茶を使用しまして、またカスケードホップ由来のシトラスの華やかな香りが特徴の、また後味からですね、ガツンと鈍みが襲ってくるようなとても面白い和風の IPA になっております。キンキンに冷やしたこの抹茶 IPA をアイスクリームにかけて大人のデザートとしてもお楽しみいただけるかと思います。
今回紹介するのは、ゆずラガーになります。エールとかそういったものに果物、フルーツなんかを使うっていうそういったアプローチっていうのはよくあるんですが、ラガー特有の苦み、キレを体現しつつも柚子の持つシトラスさというのを全面的に強調させたビールになっておりまして、鶏肉とかソテーしたものとスパイスの効いたエスニック系の料理とかとも相性がいいのかなと思います。食前酒という形で最初に飲んでいただけるといいですし、すっきりさせる特徴もあるので、途中でお口直しに飲んでいただくっていうのもいいかなと思っております。
ライディンビール IPA になります。アメリカンホップを使用しておりまして、苦みと香りのバランスを重要視しておりますので、濃いめの食事をしっかりと受け止めることができます。ハンバーガーやハーブの効いたスペアリブのお供にも最適です。
We hope you enjoyed our introduction to Japanese craft beers. Interested in sipping some now? If you'd like to learn more about these Japanese craft beers, there's an inquiry link at the top right of the page. After you enter the necessary info, somebody will get back to you as soon as possible. Also, at the top page, there is a lineup of the available beers as well as videos.